Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Tiger. Knowing that season 3 of That Time We Got Reincarnated Slime is coming out soon, I thought might as well make a quick video for season 1 and 2 of the anime. In this video, I'm gonna be scaling, doing a little inverse scaling so weakest to strongest. It's anime only. I most likely probably bring up some light novel stuff, but you know, for people that do know, season 1 and 2 cover light novel 1 to 6. So I'll probably bring up a few facts on those as the video continues. But besides that, I'm gonna try to keep everything anime only and try not to spoil anything that happens after the anime or anything that's coming in season 3. With all that to the side, like usual, like and subscribe and enjoy the video. So for this, I did God, Demigod, that guy can handle himself, Average Joe, and the straight up photo, bro. So let's just get all the uses, guys, out the way here. He's a blacksmith. Night dude. Yeah, I think everybody else should be good. Literally has no attack power. Merchant. I think that's all the photo out the way. I think that's pretty much everything. Alright, with all that, let's get into it. So, the kids, after they get those spirits, they're all pretty strong. They all get like higher spirits. They haven't talked about the subject too much in the anime, now that I think about it. Like, after season 1, they get those spirits. And we don't really speak about them too much. Yeah, they get pretty damn strong after, but you know, like I said, we only do anime only, so I can't put them high as I want them to put them on. But for sure, actually, here, let's put him in Average Joe, because he does know a little bit of combat, but it wasn't like he's like a combat specialist or anything. Yeah, let's get the kids in the Average Joe section. Guild. Guild's pretty strong, but I think third tier would probably suit him. Let's see. Lapis. Lapis is an underrated character. I know a lot of people think he's weak, but he's pretty on the stronger side. Lapis is able to fight, what's it called? Roy. For people that don't know, I don't think it's stated in the anime, but Roy, like that priest or whatever, he has his twin brother that's also like a pretend demon lord, but he still has like the demon lord power. And he was blitz levels above, and they're both stated to be equal power, so he can pretty much handle his business. He's honestly probably one of the strongest characters within season 1 and 2, even if we've only seen him fight like once or twice. The only bad part about this is like he does get attacked by what's her name, Trainee, but like later on when he meets with Clayman, he literally acts like he could have defended it, which he proves later on with his higher feats, obviously. Right, so I don't really think that's a downfall feat. Trainee's pretty strong in her own right, it's just we don't get to talk much about it in the anime. So for people that don't know, I don't remember they stated it, but triads are actually just A rank beings. They're pretty strong. Trainee was actually considered to be a calamity. I don't believe it's stated in the anime, but it is stated in a light novel between light novel 1 and 6 that she was a calamity, so it's not like she couldn't handle her own. Realistically, she probably could have took on his dad or the Orc Lord, but she just didn't have an ability that could necessarily contain his what's it called, his Devourer skill. In fleet, A rank, special A rank. Yeah, I definitely would put those two above. Yeah, I put A fleet here, honestly. Benny Morrow season 2, I can definitely see him above A fleet. For people that don't know, during season 2, he overpowers that little monster or whatever. Elvis states that his power has reached disaster class, and in the light novel compares him to Demon Lord Crayon in light novel 5. So he was already S rank in season 2, which is something that, like, once again the anime just tends to look over. So even in rank and power, he was above A fleet. He stated to be calamity, but this isn't really in that station. Actually, yeah, let me just take Trainee here. Rotation is more in this section, to be honest. Calamity level. Stated to be calamity by Liaison. when he's with Hakuo. Not a combat fighter. But now Gazio is basically stronger than beginning Rimuru. I'm trying to think about like the anime. Like Gazio doesn't really have like that much to show from, except he should be stronger than Hakuo. I guess that's something, and Hakuo actually showed better what's it called, combat skills, and can see things much faster than Geld when he voices Raizon. It's also stated during season 2 when he voices Alderman that he should be considered A+ rank. The knight he voices, that undead knight, was stated to be A+ back in his time, and he was able to match him. Actually, yeah, I guess you can put him S. Yeah, I guess you can put him S, but only go My Anime on. If you were including the light novel, like light novel 7, which is going to be the beginning of season 3, he has a statement that puts him in this section anyways. But even if you weren't using that, you can definitely say he'd be above Hakuo, who's already matching people that are A+ class. Definitely can put him in S. It's stated that she was stronger than pre-awakened Demon Lord, claiming this blatantly. It's questionable if you could have fought against Awaken claiming. I know Rimuru states to back away from that, but Rimuru really just stated that so she wouldn't fall, because the ground they were standing on was made of magic rules and claim was absorbing them. So even like she might not be at Awaken claiming level, but she definitely is stronger than this regular claiming, so she can definitely get disaster class as well, S tier. What's it called? Footman, ironically, should definitely be in demigod tier. What's it called? When claiming was involving, he states that he can finally surpass them. Meaning that pre-awakened claiming should be weaker than tier N Footman. That's another way to get him like S class. Footman only fights against Gold, I believe, and Gold and one of the Musketeers, and they couldn't even face him correctly. They didn't match up to him, which is something that it's stated by himself. Yeah, so demigod, Footman, yeah, demigod position for real. Frey is in that disaster class, probably in the lower section though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people can definitely beat Frey, but she definitely is still a disaster class at the end of the day. Kid Chloe in this section, we only got My Anime only, just hasn't done much. I forget his name, I think it's Fuse if I'm not mistaken. I believe Fuse was stated to be A class, I might be mistaken, but I would just put him here. Should be above everyone here, stated by Rimuru. Yeah, it should be in the S class level. If it were just going by the anime, it was stated to be above that, like Rimuru before he got Demon Lord, and even that Rimuru was stated to be A+ rank. So I guess this Rimuru can be like that positioning in demo. That's I don't know if I agree with that. I know like after like season 3, I know season 3 that's gonna be very different rankings, but currently like before she was stronger, but once again they would be all in this disaster class section at least bare minimum, so I just put them there. Malim should be above everyone here, catastrophe level. Simple as that. Is anyone else that's a catastrophe level? Yeah, Vidor catastrophe level. That's really it. Shizu, it's called A was stated to be A rank back in the day. It's stated by Yuki that she was able to overpower A, so realistically she should be A+, and I'm pretty sure it's just foreign stated that she's A+. She didn't reach the S class even back in her day. She was just on the stronger Hickory, I guess you can say, when it comes to A+. So I just put her in that guy position. She isn't that demigod position yet, but she's definitely close to it. Alice hasn't done much. Also that statement from Oyo also included teal, if I'm not mistaken, when Clement states that he can finally surpass it after he awaken, meaning that she should still also be in this teal section as well. Demon Lord Killian should be disaster class. Yuki, in the anime, Yuki should be in that guy class. If you're including light novels, then I would have just put him in God class. Yuki is pretty strong. For people that don't know, it's basically say when he goes against Wimuru in season 1. It's stated that he's holding back. He held back in that situation. Same thing with Wimuru. But he is stated that he is the Grandmaster, which I believe that basically means he should be stronger than anyone else in the guild. I believe there's some A classes in the guild, so he should be A+ class realistically. In the anime, we just haven't seen much of him. Even if they just, I swear, if they included just light novel 7, a lot of these positions would be different. A lot of these positions would be hella different, but because they didn't, light novel 1 to 6, like I said earlier, Yuki definitely can be in that guy position. Diablo, put him in disaster class over here, demigod class. For people that don't know, he's already S class in season 2. This is something once again that gets really looked over. When he gets summoned, he's already an archdemon. Archdemons are A+ for the regular class, and then when he gets his name by Wimuru, his power increases by more than 10-folds, and he takes half of that, becoming a demon peel. It's not stated in the anime, if I'm not mistaken, but it is stated in the light novel 5, that demon peels are equal in strength to demon lords. So he was already a disaster class in season 2, already in that S tier. So realistically, he probably could have taken on Killian. Real talk, I do believe he's probably stronger than Killian, Frey, Shion, Benny Maul. Like, I feel like he could probably take a majority of these characters on by himself. For sure, even after they get all the transformations, there's a statement by Wimuru that basically states that after Vidor and himself, he believed that Diablo was the 3rd strongest. So Diablo is definitely in that demigod section. I don't want to like spoil it too much because I don't want to like only use the light novels to like make my point even. But even in season 2, if you really want to be kind of sketchy, you can kind of argue that he should be above majority of this. He should be, yeah, like I said, he should definitely be above majority of this, but he definitely hasn't reached these 2 levels. So demigod section is where he's at. Regold doesn't fight. Regold just doesn't fight, but like I don't believe we had to see any statements of him from fighting. But in the light novel 6, it stated that he's A rank in terms of power. He just doesn't have that much combat experience. But basically, he should at least be able to handle himself. He should at least be above these people currently in season 1 and 2. Leon, disaster class. Definitely can handle his business. Yeah, I think that's it for disaster class, to be honest. Yeah. Elvis hasn't reached disaster class, honestly. Yeah, I can definitely put all 3 of these above handle themselves for sure. Koyoi or whatever his name is, basically pretty OP, but honestly should scale below Hakuro. But he definitely scales above these 2 over here, so I can put him in that guy section. Same thing with his comrades. Yeah, it stated that what's it called? Geld and Hakuro's Calamity, and if Raisin knew that, he wouldn't even have sent them because he knew they were below that level. So yeah, they definitely not reaching demigod class anytime soon. Shion stated to be A+ class. Doing his whole fight with Alderman. Gobta honestly doesn't have that much feats. I can honestly put Gobta in that guy class. Honestly, I would say if I had another class that's in between, I would probably put Gobta there. Gobta on power wise is B+ class currently in the anime, but realistically he has a few feats, like he's able to like react to One of Clayman's 5 fingers, which is stated to be his strongest members in his force. He was able to react, receive his attacks. So you can put his speed a little higher, debatably, but I still believe he'd be weaker than everybody's heal. He even says to Geld and Haku, I would let you handle it because I know he can't win. So he definitely would be below. So I put him in this class. Raisin should technically be above at least like half of these people. Raisin stated to be stronger than any Great Demon. Great Demons are stated to be A rank, but minimum. Stronger, and Haku states that they would have died if they were so stronger than debatably stronger than Shuna, Elvis. I would say he's probably in the middle or top section in this section right here. Raisin's pretty strong in his own way. Yeah, Sui is in that same section for real. Should be below Sui, should be on the same tier. Hasn't done much to be honest in the anime. I just say he can handle himself. You got the goons of my man's Gabu over here. They haven't done much, but they should still be above. Gabu should definitely be above them. I think Gabu was stated to be A rank in the anime, so he should be in this position. Kagali, otherwise known as Kazalim, just in a weaker state. We just don't really know who he scales to. We just know that he scales below Yuki. We know that much, but honestly, I have a feeling that she probably should be in that guide position because she still knows of course objects, right? Kazalim was stated to be the course lord. So realistically, even if she's weaker in the circumstances, she should still be stronger than these people realistically. But I just don't think she would fit in this circumstance. We don't have any feats for the anime, so I just put her here. Wongo is pretty strong. Yeah, Wongo should scale above everyone here realistically. Lemuries is interesting. You can either put Lemuries above, like currently in the series, Lemuries probably scales around here. Realistically, but it's been told that she was able to stop Malim in the past. Like most people tend to forget that she's the only one that dies and then reincarnates, and then eventually she gets her memories back and her power back. So we do get to know the current version would probably be in that guy positioning, but if we're talking about the past, she would definitely be up here. So it really depends on if we're talking about the past or we're talking about the present in season 1 and 2. Morgan should definitely be above everybody here, for sure. For season 1 and 2, this is pretty accurate. Like always, if you disagree with anything I have to say, feel free to join my Discord. It should be in the link down below. You can just simply at me, and when I'm available, I get to you. We can debate over any topic. In season 1 and 2, or I am almost caught up with all the light novels currently, so I don't mind any debates for the light novels as well. I will make a video for the light novels later in the future, but currently for season 1 and 2, in other words just the anime alone, this is probably much where they rank. Yeah, honestly I don't really see any problem with this. This is pretty much solid. Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah, Yuki debatably is higher. I can understand if someone wants to put him higher. Everyone else here is pretty set. Definitely, yeah, none of these characters deserve to be in that disaster class. This is really a disaster class in higher area. So other words like S class, I guess you can say. Yeah, this is pretty solid. If you have anything else, yep. Actually, yeah, that is everything. That's everything. With all that to the side, that'd be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you guys next vid.